Hi, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. This is Anna's Aqua Home, where I sew, craft, and DIY. I love making handmade items for my home and also to give away as gifts. And this project that I'm making today, I am definitely keeping. I am not giving this away to anyone. I know it's a little early for like non-winter themed items. I'm claiming that this is a Valentine's Day because it has some pink and that way I can set it up. But I had all the flowers, I had an old hymnal, I had all the supplies that I needed to make this project, so I was really excited to do it. Some of the projects on my channel I have made before, and I am just making them again and taking you along with me to show you how I make them. But some of them I've never made before, and they're new projects to me, and this was one of them. I had seen this project a long time ago, saved it in my Pinterest board, and then this week it was finally the time to put it together. I absolutely love how it turned out, and I hope you enjoy it as well. I know it's a little bit of a shorter video. It was a really simple project, but it just brings a smile to my face every time I walk by it and see it. So I hope it brings a smile to your face, you enjoy it, and consider making one for yourself. I made this from a hymnal, but you could certainly make this from any old book. It could be a vintage book or a dictionary. I had an old hymnal and I love music, and so this worked really well for me, but any book, whether new or old, I think you could do this with. So come along and let's make a project together. So while this is heating up, I've got my vintage songbook, and I've got all of these pages in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by choosing some right in the middle. I don't know how many I'll need, so I can always do more, but I'm going to go ahead and choose a few in the middle like this and start cutting them down. I think about halfway, maybe a little bit less than halfway. Let me put a marker in here, and then I'm just going to cut a few pages at a time. And then I don't know whether I can tear them out. That looks pretty good, or if I will end up cutting them out. I don't think you're going to see that very much, so we'll see. I'm going to use one page from here. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. Right here. I'm going to keep cutting a little bit more. So this is what I'm thinking. It's going to look like this, with a whole bunch of little ones. And then I like the Joy Unspeakable. I'll glue these in, but let's find a song over here that I really like. Only Trust Him. I like that. Joy Unspeakable and Only Trust Him. So let me go ahead and do one more little section. And then you could save these and do other projects with these, so I might consider doing that, but for right now I'm just going to put them aside. Alright, now I've got my hot glue gun that is heating up, so let me grab a couple, and it doesn't really matter whether you go this way or whether you go this way. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, stick those in there, press down, and that'll be really, really nice. All right, and we're just going to keep doing that again and again, not putting a ton of glue, but just a little bit to make it secure. I love the pattern that is making. It is looking so pretty. One thing I don't want to do is squish them too much, because once they're completely flat, they're going to be hard to put this bend. So I'm trying to push them over so I can glue more, but not like push them so much that they get bent out of shape. So you can put it up every once in a while, see how you like that look. I'm going to keep going a few more. Oh, I did not realize I had that one. We are getting there, almost done. I've just got a few more left. And then one more. All right, here's how our book is looking. I absolutely love that. And now it's just a matter of putting in all of our dried florals and making them really arranged nicely in there. All right. So I've got a bunch of different ones. I prop this up so we can both see it now. And I can just add little florals here and there. I really love these dried hydrangeas. I did have some green sprigs, but I am not going to use those. I like how this is turning out just fine the way it is, so I am going to go ahead and go find a place to set this up and display in my home. But how's that for a super quick, easy, I reused the flowers, I reused this hymnal, and you could easily do this with just a regular book and not a hymnal, but overall, I'm loving the way this turns out. There you go, a beautiful vintage decor piece to decorate your house with. I'm having trouble deciding what to name this. I think I did a Google search to see if I could come up with other pictures of people who have done this. There are many people who have done this in so many different designs, but they're calling it like a book flower vase. So a book vase for flowers. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. If you have any other comments or ideas of what I could better name this project to describe it, please let me know in the comments. But for right now, I think it's going to be my vintage hymnal book vase decor item. Thanks so much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.